Hey everybody, welcome back to Show Plays Corpse Party Chapter 4. Yeah, that's what this is. I got a mysterious magic key. Custodian's closet, the door is locked. There's an erratic noise, like that of TV static coming from within. Use the Custodian's key. Who turned out the lights? What's going on? Why is it so cold? Something really smells. And it's pitch black in here. Can you find a light switch anywhere? I'll try. Found it. Whew, thanks. Man, it does stink in here. And it's not just mold, is it? Probably not. Huh. That's odd. What is? Oh, nothing. It's like deja vu. I could swear I've seen this room before. There are old moldy tea leaves floating in the stagnant water. That poor tea! It's an old beat-up kettle, as long as it still works. Every day up through November 18th, 1975 is crossed off with a big X. Inside the cabinet, there's a notebook labeled Night Guard Logbook and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Confinement to now taking applications. The sheets of paper contain what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, however, making it impossible to confirm exactly what's written. Weird. It's an old-fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface. There are stains everywhere. I don't even want to know. It's an old Japanese-style Fusuma sliding door, presumably opening to a closet. It's torn and stained in equal measure throughout its surface. Something seems off about this closet. I get the feeling this is the one door we shouldn't open. There's a video and camcorder lying on top of the TV. Video 8? Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out. However, as the LCD display isn't turning on. What is something this recent doing in a place this old? Maybe it belonged to someone who was brought here, like us. Yeah, that does make sense. Unfortunately, there's no cord here to hook it up to the TV, and it's out of batteries, so it doesn't look like we're able to get much use out of it. Hello, mysterious note. There's a magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True. Stories of the Occult. It's a follow-up to a previous report. Read it? Why not? Strange But True. Stories of the Occult. Chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. Follow-up by Ko Kibiki. Let's talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagihori, beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal Takamine Yanagihori. The man was a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could and performed his duties with peerless panache. But then the illness struck, and little by little, his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps, given to him by his late mother. His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he'd begin wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagihori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7. In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions from incidents spurned, I, of course, chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying the story may remember Sachiko best as the girl with the strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed, one by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories. But then again, she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. I'm impressed, Shinozaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact. That's hyperbole, Yoshiki. She's like terrified. I was scared out of my mind. My brain is still struggling to make sense of all this. Okay, but look, the ghost is gone, I guess. We really managed to appease it. Are you alright? You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose at least. What the hell? Not on my shirt. Didn't I tell you before that you shouldn't say things like that? He's just trying to be thoughtful and you're acting like a child. What are you, 2? It's really gross. Not good. She's not normally like this. Shinozaki. Let's see what we can do. There's a torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. Tenjin Public Relations, the light and dark side of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal, Takumine Yanagihori. Ground was broken for Tenjin's municipal Heavenly Host Elementary School building in 1952, a thing I have already read. Basically, a school opened and everybody was happy. Right. Part 2, already read that too. Alright. This way? Right, I forgot. Already. I know just what you mean. Why did she have to die like that? 'Cause ghosties were bored? I don't know. I mean, ghosties are kind of mean. This way? Let's not go that way. Okay, not that way. Did you say something new? No, you didn't. Come on, let's go find what we need to know. In here? I guess so. Go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. One step rooster, 10 paces rat. Rooster was left and rat is up? I think. Okay. Where did it break and then get better? Yeah. Up here? I'm really not sure. I mean, there's been lots of places where it broke and then got better. Okay, not over there. There's a crack in the stairway. Maybe it means over there. Here? Though the floor here had clearly collapsed previously, the gap seems to have mysteriously closed up on its own. It feels completely solid. Okay, so... One step... Rooster. 10 steps... Rat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9... that doesn't... One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you could just barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. Try to pull it out? That pause was me being impressed with myself. From beneath the floorboards, you managed to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. The heck is this? Doesn't look like it would fit any door I know. Acquired winder. They're... like, the only thing I can think of is in here. It had like a notch in it, I think. The winder you found looks like it'll fit perfectly in the keyhole at the base of the lever. Use it? It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened. Oh, come on. The lever is still stuck, but it seems to have a bit more give than it did before. There's space for it to go down one more notch. Try forcing it? Whoa. This building is, like, way huge. Like, super way huge. Let's get over there quick. Let's get over there quickly. First floor? Yep, I found it. Wow. Get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. hurts. Make it stop. Oh god, my head. Blood? Shinozaki. Are you alright? Did you feel something again? Uh-huh. Another nosebleed. If it's just her nose, it's fine. But if a blood vessel burst in her brain or something... Here, Shinozaki, stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already... Yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that, I think. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs rest. Can I examine that? No. Your own reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water is coming out of the faucet. This is a lot more than I thought it would be, so I'm going to end it here, and I will see you on the next episode.